Yo, welcome to the Next Flex Sports Podcast. It's your boy B Zell. I am your host tonight, and I got 4 of the 6 with me. So we're gonna start at the top and work our way around and let everybody introduce themselves and let's get it.
Hi. Is that right? Was that right?
Yeah, you was close.
Jo, what's happening? Ready to talk some sports with my guys again. And yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah. Well, welcome. Look here, y'all. PSG in the building. Ready to talk some sports with my guys next to Flex. Let's go. Hi.
Well, I can't mimic that, but let's just chat about some sports and maybe some stocks. Let's do this.
Yes. Okay, so we had 2 amazing games this weekend. We talked about it in the last podcast and we had our picks. We dropped our picks. I don't know exactly. I didn't keep tally. But so Kevin, how did you do with your pick?
0 for 2.
0 for 2.
Damn.
Can you explain your?
I had Rams and Denver.
Denver.
The Denver game was going as I expected. The weather just screwed things up. Like that's,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like the winner of that game wasn't necessarily the better team, but the first half went as expected. Like they were gonna move the ball. It was gonna be a close game. But second half, once the weather came in, the game was over. Like no one could move the ball. Like the second half was just purely both teams couldn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really. It's still not my pick. I lost, but second half nothing happened at all. Like you can't really judge that.
I think Denver had a good game plan. I still think they was getting at that boy. The Patriots was getting at him, but they had a good game plan. The weather came in effect, and it really did. I think regardless of the weather, I think by the time the third or fourth quarter came in, I think New England would have finally took over that game. That's my opinion. Denver have an awesome defense. I mean, they was doing their thing, and my problem, you got to understand that New England almost scored. They got down to like the 3? Did they get down to the 3? I know they missed a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Denver missed a field goal too. I think it was, but New England got down to the 3 or the 6.
It was a lot of missed field goals in that last quarter. It was like 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, again, in the second half it was horrible, but the first half the score should have been 10-0 Broncos.
Yeah, they didn't. Why didn't? Right? That's what I want to ask you before we get into the other guy's situation. And they were saying like Denver, they had the game, they had 7, they had a chance to go up 10. This was going to be a team. They have a great defense. Why not put the points on the board? Do you agree or disagree with them not kicking the field goal?
I agree with it. They're right there, man. Like they're right there. I mean, because they have a good defense, they're like, okay, 10-0, 7-0, still got a good defense. I have no problem with it. It's a risk reward type thing. If you make it, you're a genius. If you don't, you're a goat. That's how it goes, and I'm fine with the decision.
Okay.
I really am. Yeah.
Sean,
you don't win games by playing it safe.
Yeah, and I get that. But I mean, with that defense, man, you could play.
I get it. But that's why though. He had a defense. He's like, 10-0. I mean, 10-0 or 14-0. I'd rather 14-0 with my great defense. If it's 7-0, I can survive that. But the benefit of being up 14-0, I think it's worth the risk.
I'm looking at it like this: 10-0. You get the ball at half, and you at home.
They wouldn't get to the halftime though.
Patriots got it.
Yeah, it's Patriots.
I thought Denver got the ball at half. Denver got the ball at half.
Patriots got it.
Okay.
No, Denver got the ball. Denver got the ball at half.
Okay, 14-0 and get the ball is better than 10-0. I mean,
you're right there. At home in the snow.
You're right. It wasn't snow yet though. This is all first half. It was clear. It was just cold. It wasn't snow.
Yeah, the snow didn't affect anything to the fourth quarter. Even the third quarter, they did a lap.
Yeah, late
third quarter. In the third quarter, because in the third quarter, you remember they was having like the Patriots, like when they said they was like now Denver would get the ball at their back. Yeah.
The
snow was blowing in their face, so it was like mid to late third quarter. But before that, it came in quick. That's what John came. But I went 1-1. I picked the Rams and the Patriots. But I'm not gonna lie. In the first half, I was about to hit y'all up and be like, I want to change my pick. Denver was playing well.
They were.
But also, I said, Seattle, goddamn. I said the Patriots got to put pressure on that boy. First of all, because one thing for sure, two things for certain. Once you pressure rookie, somebody that ain't been in the league in 2 years, somebody just starting first time all year, whatever. You want to not make them be comfortable. Get them off their platform. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to be comfortable. I would have blitzed that boy until he was just sitting back. They didn't put pressure on him. He's sitting back. He was carving them up. That first drive, that second drive, they scored drive.
Yeah,
man, like he been playing 5 years all pro football.
Yeah,
the dude was balling. He was cutting them up.
Yeah,
they got no pressure on him. None. Yeah. When they start putting pressure on him, he started going crazy. He started fumbling. He started trying to push the ball. He's throwing backward passes. Dog, put pressure on that boy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm an aggressive coach when it comes to defense or offense. I believe you attack them, period. Whether you're offense, whether you attack. People are balanced. There are times when I'm like, okay, you need to settle a little bit, whatever.
Be conservative.
Yeah, like there's some quarterbacks I'd be like, oh, I don't know. Because this dude is dangerous regardless of what you do to him, right? But that game, against that quarterback who ain't played in 2 years, you put pressure on him.
Attack.
And when they started doing that in the second quarter, they started stalling their offense. Now, they couldn't do shit, but all in all, he started throwing backwards passes, fumbling, getting that pressure. He started getting off of his comfortability block, right? Now, as far as what Kev said, I'm either on that jump. I don't really care if they went for it or not. I think a field goal would have been great in that situation, but also you got that defense and the probability or the prospect of you going up 14-0. I like that a lot better. You know what I'm saying? And so in that instance, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go in hindsight or nothing. It is what it is. I would have supported either jump, so it don't really matter to me. Whether my team.
What you got, Sean?
I went 2-0 because I've been screaming Patriots since I can't even remember when I started screaming Patriots all the way, but
DeMonte probably put it in your head.
Nope. But shout out to my bro son, because that is his squad. Nevertheless,
he snuck up in your room like this. Walk out.
But for Patriots versus Denver, once the second half came in, I saw kind of like a shift in intensity, and I guess that New England wanted it more. And even though both of them were, cold playing teams, playing cold weather, it just seemed like New England capitalized more.
All right. Well, okay, let's get into the next game. We got the Rams and Seahawks.
Okay.
We're gonna start with you, Sean.
I only saw, I think, the second half of that game. So I'm not really sure what happened in the first half, but from what I saw, look here, it was a game. From what I saw, it was a game all the way up and through. It took Seattle some movement around that defense to get Jackson, but once they hit him with that touchdown, I said, oh, it was up. And then the back and forth from the Rams, and by it being their third time seeing them, look here, it's certain things that you know about a team and their nuances. Exploit that shit and let's go. Now they're in the Super Bowl.
I mean, it didn't shock me, but at the same token, Kevin and I were screaming Rams all year. Seattle got a great defense, and I got to give it to my boy. Y'all, we talk about that defense, but that boy Sam Darnold, man. Sam Darnold, listen, man. I've been talking about Sam Darnold for a while. I want to ask y'all, man. This is not the question that I put in group chat, Kevin. But can we say, okay, he sucked with the Jets, right? Then he went to. Did he go to Minnesota after the Jets? I thought
he went to the 49ers.
San Francisco. Then he went to San Francisco. He went to San Francisco.
No, you're missing Carolina too. He's in Carolina.
Oh wow. Ooh.
Hold on.
It was Carolina,
So
then
Jets,
San Francisco,
Carolina,
then San
49ers, then Minnesota,
And Minnesota, then yeah.
and
Yeah.
then now Seattle.
Mhm.
Dang.
Okay, so I want to ask y'all. Okay, he went to Minnesota in a great situation. I mean, look at how better Jefferson looked. Look how better that offense moved with him. And then he goes to Seattle.
Mhm.
Offense looked better. Was it two great situations?
Well, hold up. Don't. Okay, it's way different.
Wait a minute.
though.
Let me ask my
in
question.
Seattle too with different coaches. Like it's not.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I mean, I'm saying he went to Seattle. I know that it was a different coach situation, but I'm just saying he went to two different teams, two different situations, two different places. Is it safe to say that he is? And I understand he was a top pick, but what I'm saying is he better? Because everybody was really ready to write him off. Is he better than what people think he is? That's one. And two, what is the cause for this uptick in his play?
You can go, Joey. I'll go after
Yeah.
He's better than what people thought he was. Let me put it that way. When he left the Jets or whatever, he was seeing ghosts. He was not good. He was a bust. I think his turning point was when he got to San Francisco, to be honest with you. They got a good staff over there, good quarterbacks coach, good offensive scheme, everything. They took their time, and it elevated because he played okay at Carolina, but it elevated in Minnesota with Kevin Boyd. Who's the coach over there?
O'Connell.
O'Connell. I think that's when it went to another level. Now, mind you, I still don't think he's as good as people are saying. I mean, like, he still has very average stats, but I think the difference in Darnold's game is that when it comes to clutch time, he doesn't shy away from the moment anymore. Or at least this year he hasn't. He's done really well in the moment. When he needs clutch throws, he's throwing them. When he needs the clutch play, he's making it. I think that's the difference. He's playing. I mean, and he's playing better. Don't get me wrong. He's playing better. But I think that's the difference between him before and now. Even last year, like he didn't make those plays last year in Minnesota. He made them somewhat in the regular season, but in the postseason, he could last couple games, and in the postseason, he just wasn't doing that. He played pretty bad games, but this year, he's making the plays that need to be made. I think that's the difference with him now and before.
So the Sam Darnold story is a lesson in perseverance. Like, I don't think he's any worse. I don't think his reputation is any worse than he was. He was the number 3 pick. He'd always had the physical skills, but to make it in this league or any league, you need the confidence. And if your confidence shot, your talent won't shine through. So confidence shot in Jets, this shit doesn't work out. Could be coaching, could just be you're a rookie, you didn't work as hard, you wasn't in the film as much. It could be a lot of things as to why the Jets' tenure didn't work out right. He left there, went to Carolina, like Joey said, show some highlights, show some spunk in Carolina. I think I remember his first like 4 games, he was killing, and then it just fell off, right? Then he left there, went to Frisco, and then Minnesota. He got coached by 2 QB gurus. He got with Shanahan that showed you how to study, probably how to be an NFL quarterback, and Kevin O'Connell just continued that, right? So the previous 2 years with Minnesota and Frisco, guys' confidence up, learn how to study. It's like going to college. Like your freshman year, you don't quite know how to study. You're just like, okay, I'm a wing it. I'm just gonna go to class and whatever. By the time you're a junior, senior, you know what the hell you got to do to pass these classes. Like, you know how to study. Like, I don't think hardly anyone go to college knowing how to study. It takes a while, right? The same in NFL. He was taught how to study, learn how to study, right? And as far as him making the plays now that he didn't last year, this man has been to the bottom. Like, he don't have no pressure on him, man. Like, he is playing loose and free. He's like, fuck it. If I make the wrong throw, so fuck what? I've been cut. I've been benched. I've been called a bust. What the hell? Yo, like
Fact.
I'm gonna go out there and just fucking wing it.
And he got a really good defense
Well,
behind
in
you too.
Minnesota he threw for 4,319 yards, 35 touchdowns. You feel what I'm saying? And a 102 passer rating. Damn,
right. And in the playoffs, he gummed up in the playoffs. He gummed up real bad in the big
Even
game.
the last game of the season.
In the big-
Last
in the-
game of the
Yeah.
season.
They lost the
but
last two
I mean,
games.
But yeah, true. But he still went 14
and 14-4. Like,
yeah, I mean, but to win 14 games, I mean, and part of it was on the defense, but I mean, but still, I mean, you can't take that from him.
I
mean, and then when he went to, I mean, I don't think McCarthy could have did the same thing. I don't think he
McCarthy is not on the level of him right now. But he's progressed. He's a senior. McCarthy's a freshman. Like he's gotten the confidence. Like it's unfair to put them together. What O'Connell thought was that Sam had reached his ceiling, and he thought McCarthy had a higher ceiling, so they didn't want to pay Sam that big money with McCarthy sitting there. So that was a money decision, I think, why he got rid of him, because they probably would have loved to keep Donald there for a moderate price and have McCarthy still learn. But Sam was up for a contract, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was free agent. They got him in free agency.
Yeah. So they had to let him go or pay him the money. So he's like, you know what? We gotta let him go then. And
do you think he regret that?
Of course he does. Come on, he in the Super Bowl. That's a no-brainer. But at the time, they made a decision that they thought the long-term decision. At the time,
yeah, because what happened was when he went there, he's basically is a one-off. They signed him for a one-year deal, and then it was like a risk-reward thing. It ain't a lot of risk, and let's see what he can do. And that's what happened. And his reward outweighed the risk.
Put it like this: Sam can't do no wrong. Sam can't do no wrong because Sam won me a fantasy championship last year, and now he about to go to Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, and that's amazing. It might not be amazing to y'all, but it's amazing to me.
No.
The man, he worked hard for this.
And he's the first. Is he the first USC quarterback to make it to the Super Bowl?
It's a good question. I think so.
Yes, he is.
He's Matt Leinart. I'm looking at.
He's the first USC quarterback to make it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah. I think you are right.
Congratulations.
Yeah, good for him.
I mean, listen.
I know. So let's see. It's been Carson Palmer. It's been Matt Leinart. Who else been great for USC quarterbacks?
That's it.
Tom Marinovich. He made the league. So you got Tom Marinovich.
He wasn't good in the league.
I know, but he still made the league. Tom Marinovich, Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart. Did Carson win the Heisman? Did Carson win the Heisman?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Okay, so
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
I know he's the number one pick. I just don't know if he won the Heisman. Yeah. Don't forget Caleb Williams.
Caleb, okay. But he said he ain't there yet. Okay. Caleb.
Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez made it to a couple of NFC championship games, though. I mean, AFC, Joe.
Definitely did.
He got close.
Definitely did. So, yeah, good for him.
Okay. All right. So,
in
the Super Bowl, who y'all have?
I'll go first.
If you got to put your money on it, go ahead, Sean.
New England.
And why?
Coaching.
They are balanced, but Seattle remind me of it. Go ahead. What about you, Joey?
They both new coaches, right? They both new. Well, I guess. Well, wait a minute. Who?
First, tell us who you picking, Joey.
I don't know. But if I had put money on it, I would bet against them all year. I'm gonna go on Seattle. If I had put money, I've been betting against them all year, and I just can't keep going like that. They've been proving me wrong. I'm going with Seattle.
All right. Kevin.
Do y'all remember when Seattle and the Rams played and they got that phantom touchdown by the refs? Remember, it was a tip ball or something. the play was basically over, and the guy picked the ball up and walked in the end zone and gave him a touchdown. Remember
Yeah,
that?
during the season. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, that
He picked up
play
the ball in the end zone.
that play gave Seattle home field advantage and gave them the Super Bowl. Y'all realize that?
Wow.
Without that play, Rams win that game. Rams get home field. Rams probably win, and Rams probably in the Super Bowl right now.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
It was a 2-point conversion.
Yeah,
Two-point
and it
conversion.
was their last game. Yeah.
yeah.
It was a backwards pass. It went off the
Mhm.
helmet. He just went in and just picked the ball up.
Yeah.
He didn't even
Play was done. Yeah. Anyway, I got Seattle, and because I felt the NFC Championship game was a Super Bowl winner, whether Rams won or whether Seattle won, I think they're going to beat Denver or Patriots. Drake's again. It's the same game plan I thought Denver was going to use to beat Patriots in the championship game. Drake's going to make his mistakes, and it's not an indictment on him, but he's going to turn the ball over. Seattle's defense is very similar to Texans' defense. They don't have the pass rush of the Texans, but their secondary is amazing. So going to be some picks. Difference is though, Denver don't have a running game. Seattle does. The fact that Darius called it last week, the fact that Charbonnet is hurt means more burn for K9, and he's a monster. Yo. I knew he was good. I knew he was that good. The man was a beast.
He's
I've
good.
been sleeping on him, yo. He a beast. So Darius is absolutely right. Charbonnet getting hurt was actually a better thing for Seattle because that dude don't go backwards, yo. When he gets hit, he gains like 5 more yards somehow. I don't know how he does it.
He keeps moving his legs, bro.
Yeah, he gains 5 yards, yo. So
his balance is crazy. His balance.
Yeah, so that's why I think Seattle going to win. The same reason why I thought Denver's going to beat the Patriots. Seattle going to do it better.
Okay.
I like the Patriots, man. I think they're the most balanced team in football. But then I looked at Seattle. Jesus Christ. I think I can't go against my boy Sam Darnold. He was upset that I went against him, man. I've been riding with Sam Darnold for 8 years. And the one game I went against him because I was smelling the soup cabin was cooking with the Rams all year, and we've been riding with him. And Sam And Sam rolled his eyes at me, man, when I video chatted him, man. It's like, oh, you won with me now. He's like, I'm gonna give you one more chance, B. Only reason because you've been riding with me for like 8 years, so I'm gonna give you one more chance.
They say you wasn't with him shooting in the gym, huh?
But I was with him when he was walking to the gym. But what happened was his shots weren't going up in the gym.
You left the gym and turned the lights out.
Yeah. But no, so I'm gonna be real. I'm rolling with Sam, man. I think what Kevin said, that Seattle gonna do it better. And I mean, being honest, man, if Bo Nix played that game on, we might have been talking about something different. You feel what I'm saying?
We never know, man.
We'll never know. We'll never know. But man, I just think Seattle gonna do it. I can't give you no points. I can't do no point prediction. That cocksucker Darius got away with a win off some points that I gave him. But I can't give you no points. But I think it's gonna be a good game, though. Dang.
Good what?
21-17.
Awesome. It should be a good. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be very.
I think it's gonna be a good game. And what's gonna be surprising to y'all fellas is the Patriots defense. Watch how they show up.
They ain't surprising. They play defense. That's
not surprising at all. Yeah. Watch how K9 tear him up though.
Well, when they stop him, I'm gonna call you first.
All right. So
what? No one stopped K9 all year. The Patriots ain't doing it.
Okay. So in the Super Bowl that's coming up, what matchup are y'all looking for? What matchup are y'all excited to see?
JSN, Christian Gonzalez, maybe.
But that ain't gonna happen though. That ain't gonna happen, Joey, because they're not dumb enough to put JSN on the outside. They move him around. The man was in the backfield. He in the slot. That's why he's so unstoppable. So Gonzalez ain't gonna be on him, but so much, yo.
That's true.
Do y'all think Witherspoon gonna check Diggs?
They're gonna be out there on Gonzalez, but yeah, they're gonna be out there. Like, but again, Seattle don't need to follow anybody. Like,
Yeah, they don't
Seattle-
usually follow anybody.
Yeah,
but
Seattle's secondary is nice, man. Like I said,
Yeah.
they're on Texas level secondary.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like they don't gotta follow. You come to my side, come to my island.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but I am excited to see what Drake May gonna do. You know, the weather will be different, location gonna be different. You know, you got a little bit more relaxed, time to prepare. Let me see what you do. This is the big lights, big games, and you part of this draft class. So you made it this far. Show up.
Drake's
Second year
gonna play
quarterback.
fine, but he gonna make mistakes. He gonna throw a pick or two.
probably
Yeah.
fumble. He might fumble. But, you know, he
But he's still Drake. And
Yeah, still
Drake. He have amnesia. Drake will go back out there. He might fumble, throw a pick, and then he'll go out there and throw 3 touchdowns.
That's
and
what's
that's-
great
And
about
run
him,
for
though.
one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's really
Drake.
what's good about him, though. He's young. He making mistakes, but he don't let that bog him down.
Yeah.
He don't let that mistake define the game that he's gonna have that day.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good trait to have, especially as a quarterback.
I think the key gonna be the tight end play, but I think on the Patriots, I just don't think the receivers are gonna get enough separation against that secondary with Seattle. I think it's gonna be up to what's their boy Henry. He gonna have to make some 10 plays. And that running back situation, man, Henderson that fell off the scene a little bit. I mean, they ain't been
You
really
mean
running.
Stevenson?
Nah, Henderson the
fell off,
backup.
man.
Henderson, yeah.
Henderson was a starter. Margie was a backup. Margie
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think them running backs. I don't know, man. I think them Patriots running backs is just not enough against that Seattle defense. You feel what I'm saying? And it's gonna be they're gonna put it on Drake, and Drake he gonna have to win that game for him because I just don't see the receivers getting separation. I just don't. Not with that secondary. I do agree with Kevin again. Damn, I didn't agree with him a lot of times this year. With that secondary. Now on the other end, Seattle, the Patriots have a balanced defense. I love that defense that they have, man, and they play good. They play great defense, right? Nothing really stands out to me on their defense. It's just they play controlled defense. I think they play great defense. The thing is that Njigba, did I say his name right?
All three of them, Jackson, Smith, and Njigba.
Oh my God! Hey,
he a law firm. He a law firm all by himself.
Yes, and not only that, man. I think Cooper, I think that's what they brought Cooper Kupp here for. Good, for a safety net for Sam and stuff like that. I think Cooper. I think he's gonna make some key plays, man. I just don't think they're enough. I don't think on the Patriots is enough. I don't think that defense can stop that. And that boy that don't fall back, that don't take a loss when he run. He gets 3 yards, he'll get 5 yards, then he'll break off 10 or 15, but it's never for a negative. And I don't know what's the Sherbert gonna play. I call him Sherbert.
Done. Charbonnet's done.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't even matter, man. And then they got Sam Darnold.
You keep going back. You keep going back to Sam. His personnel definitely helped them out this year.
But he still had to go out there and make the throws. He still had to make and if he go and win a Super Bowl, if Sam Darnold, if he win a Super Bowl, bruh.
Again, I'm always happy for an athlete that finally makes it, man, because this shit it's just hard, yo. Like the Bama had the world against him, so the fact that he makes it, more props to him. Like more props that he turned it around, yo. Like that's
made the best team win.
That's an amazing amount of hard work that we don't know about that he put in, yo. Like,
well, he got to the pinnacle of his sport. He got to the pinnacle.
I want to say this.
Great game. I mean, he got to the absolute game of his profession, like the greatest game
to the Super Bowl.
If he never even get there again, he's done something amazing.
He climbed out the mud, yeah.
Just 3 to 4 years ago. I mean, he was backing up backups, and now he's starting in the Super Bowl. But here go the thing: the Jets, right? The Jets. I want to say this: the Jets had Sam Darnold. He looked bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Jets had Geno. Geno went on and he looked better when they left the Jets.
Again,
Right?
it's not just don't put it on the Jets though, because Geno looked bad everywhere he went. Same as Sam. Like it wasn't like the
Wait a
Jets.
minute, you can't say Sam would look bad everywhere he went. He didn't get a
Every-
chance to play like that.
Okay,
He
okay.
looked bad
let
in
me,
the.
Let me not say bad then, but team gave up on him.
Yeah.
So
That's
don't sit here
disrespectful.
and pretend like he was earning a spot. He didn't earn a spot in those teams for whatever reason.
But when he got a chance to get the spot, he got the spot, right?
What's the chance? He on the team, and he was starting in Carolina, and they benched him for Andy Dalton. Like he had his shots, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, listen, but Carolina going from the Jets to Carolina at that time wasn't much different. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Fair,
Carolina, you know what I mean? The thing is, like you said, it was when he went to San Francisco or whatever. What I am saying is, with the Jets, Sam looked bad when and Geno, he looked bad too. You feel what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers had an okay year, but I'm saying all these quarterbacks moved on, and when they went on to another team, they went to the playoffs. I just want to say this. I would never want to get drafted to the Jets. I would never want to go to the Jets. I think you go there to die.
Well, that's why Dante Moore went back this year to Oregon. Because Jets got second pick. He said, I ain't going there.
Yeah, the Jets are poorly ran team, poorly managed ran team, whatever. They don't have great management. Like they got rid of Salah, but he was doing fine. He wasn't
right.
Great.
That's crazy.
He was one in the last 8 years or whatever. He's been the best coach they've had in a while. So, and they just got rid of him. And
they didn't trust the process.
Top 5. They was bad, but the offense was bad. The defense that he had, it was in the top 5 or something like that. And they went horribly wrong after that. After that, it's gone down. The GM, the owner, like they need to wipe the slate clean and just start over with everybody in management.
I mean,
it's just a poorly run organization, and that's the problem.
And it's funny to bring up Sam again. Like he was on the way out of the league, because like he had 3 years of the Jets, 2 years of Carolina, and 1 year at Frisco. So that means you were about to be out of the league, and called on Minnesota and then just resurrected. Like that's absolutely beautiful. Like that's amazing. But quick thing though about Drake. Like I love a good story. Did y'all hear the story about how the last time about how Drake took him to the Super Bowl 10 years ago and blah blah blah? Did y'all hear about that? So 10 years ago, they went to Levi Stadium to watch Carolina versus Denver, I believe. Super Bowl. It was 10 years ago, I think, right? Anyway, Drake was there as a kid, and his dad had like figured out a way to get tickets for them and whatever. And they kept showing a picture of Drake being at Levi Stadium watching Super Bowl. And now 10 years later, he's playing at Levi Stadium in the Super Bowl. Like that's
crazy.
Real,
It's amazing.
I love a good story like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he gonna lose that Super Bowl.
He gonna lose. It don't matter. He got there.
Sam, I am Donald. Sammy D.
It remains to be seen.
From UNC to Super Bowl in a year.
Oh my God. All right, so this goes into this, man. Your boy Joy want to talk about Belichick.
Belly.
What you got for us, Joey?
Bill Belichick did not make first ballot Hall of Fame. I think it's crazy. He needs every ballot, every person that's on the ballot needs 40 out of 50 votes, I guess. I don't know who's on the panel, whatever. But apparently Bill Belichick was 4 short up to 40. So which means 14 people, 14 people didn't vote for him.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of crazy because we're talking about a coach that's won or been part of a Super Bowl winning team 8 times. 8 times. I don't think there's another coach that's close to that, right? And he has a winning percent, a pretty good winning percentage. He's had great teams. He's had the dynasty in New England. I just don't understand it. I think if any coach or any non-player that should have been first ballot, he's the epitome
of him. Yeah.
being a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, what is that? Is it hate? Is it what? I mean, I know I was watching SportsCenter earlier, and they was talking about how Deflategate and the spying or whatever, all that stuff could have been a factor in it. But my thing is, if you've gotten punished for that, or you take your lumps for that, and you've done your time or whatever, and you still gone on to do amazing things other than that,
Mm-hmm.
you should be in the Hall of Fame for what you've done. Like, it's not. We're not gonna sit here and act like people don't do certain things in the NFL. They just don't get caught. He just got caught with the whole spying thing or whatever, stealing signs. I'm sure people still say, I mean, you got tape. You got tape on everybody. You think you saying that the coach don't look at the signal that's coming in and then look at the play that's being, you know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, I just think it's crazy how this dude is not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
It's nuts that. So there was Bill Polian, right? That one voter, I'm gonna read the quote. One voter explained that former Buffalo Bills and Indianapolis Colts general manager Bill Polian told some voters he believed Belichick should wait a year before introduction as penance for Spygate. And Bill Polian has since come out and said, that's totally and categorically untrue. I voted for him. So basically, someone was still spreading some ish about Belichick, whether it's Bill Polian or not. Someone was spreading some stuff about making wait for Spygate or Deflategate. That is absolute nonsense, as Joey was saying. Like, I'm not a Patriots fan at all. Like,
Right.
Not one bit. By far. Like,
by any stretch of the
I know.
I said it again 3 times already. But the fact that Bill Belichick is not first team all about, I mean, that is
First
insane
ballot
work.
Hall of Fame, yeah.
That is insane work. And this is the same like Hall of Fame that has like Phil Simms and mediocre people in the Hall of Fame. Like we talk about the Hall of Mediocre, and you telling me this dude didn't get in the Hall of Mediocre on his first try? That is insane.
Yeah.
You talk about,
let alone all the times that he's won. Shoot, how many times he's been there? Like what he been 12 and 1-8? Like, are you kidding me?
It's insane.
He got the body of work to back it up. In spite of Deflategate and spite. So what? It didn't change the outcome of the score. Meaning the people that's on the field that played. It didn't change that.
His first Super Bowl was against the greatest show on turf.
Shut them down. Yeah.
Like that in itself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had no chance of winning that game. None.
Zero chance. Zero chance.
And he coached his ass off to get that win. Like they you have to call that coaching because they didn't have the players to go against that team.
No, they did not.
It's not. We never.
But they definitely had some holding penalties that they didn't call, some PIs, but they definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. But
let alone the man was down 28 to what? 3?
I don't care about
31 to 3. I don't know, but it was one of the greatest comebacks ever.
Don't care about that.
Still came back.
To add to his resume, yes, you're right. You're right, Sean. Like,
I'm just talking about just the feats that happen. I'm sorry,
they're
talking about the Falcons, but yeah, this shit is crazy.
It's a lot going on right now. Like
it's like you're disregarding.
Yeah, to punish a guy or to say, oh, you have to wait a year to be in the jump. Like they said when he was in Cleveland, when he was coaching in Cleveland, he would take regular trips to the Hall of Fame.
That's crazy, man. To
the Hall of Fame to read books that was in to read books about in the Hall of Fame, in the basement of the Hall of Fame or whatever. Like this dude is he's about, that's what he's about. He's about the history of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Dude like that is just, like you say, I'm not a nothing, nowhere near a Patriots anything.
Right.
I think it's ridiculous, Apostle, what's up?
What up, dude?
What's good, AKA? How you doing, man?
Welcome.
Can you hear us? We'll let you get it together. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Just making sure you look crisp over there, man.
Yeah, that's
Look
what it
crisp.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he all
We talking about
disoriented.
Bill Belichick getting snubbed.
Yeah, for Hall of Fame, first ballot. He didn't get it. He didn't get voted. First
Can y'all
ballot.
hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Now we can, yes.
All right, I got to work on my audio, but yeah, that's diabolical. You know, the man got the greatest resume in the history of the game. There's nowhere in the world. I mean, but this is what the political, smithnical world has become, because that's just crazy.
Yeah, but what could be the politics though? Like, why? I mean, he's not black, so I mean that's not against him.
That's true.
What else could be the politics about it? Like, he didn't piss off anybody. He's banging
He
on
had
the
to.
trio. Are they jealous?
He had to. He
Are they
had to.
jealous?
He
I mean,
had
yes,
to.
he had to. Clearly, I want to know what it is. Like, are they
I mean,
jealous of his girlfriend? Like,
eight
what's
Super
going on?
Bowls, 8 Super Bowls, and you're not first ballot?
That's insane work, yeah.
That is crazy.
I can't even say that out loud, yeah. Like again, I made a point before you got on, Apostle. Like, there's a lot of bums in the Hall of Fame. Like, we call it the Hall of Mediocre. And you telling me this dude can't get in his first attempt to the Hall of Mediocre? Like, that's burn the whole place down, man. Like, start over. If you don't get in, start over, yeah. Like, that's crazy.
Or rearrange the criteria or something. Like, come on, man. What?
Insane.
What? This is Bill Belichick. What? Because he went to coach college. Who did he piss off and why? It's a big question mark right here.
Well, whose daughter is that he's messing around with?
There you go.
She knows.
Somebody know her.
6
Somebody
degrees
know
of
her. There you
separation.
go.
She knows somebody that knows somebody that
Somebody's
knows.
daughter. He done messed with somebody's wife, somebody's daughter. He did something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's crazy
right.
is that they said the owner Kraft may get in this. I don't know if he up this year or not, but he might get in this first ballot. And I'm like, what? Like, I get it, but still, like, how does he get in and he don't get in? You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason we know Kraft is because of Bill Belichick.
The thing about owners getting Hall of Fame is irritating me also. Like, that's irritating. Like, you're an owner. You're not get out of here.
Right. You didn't do nothing to
You didn't do
change this
shit
game
except
except for
add
being
some money and bought a team. Like,
right.
Stop it, yo. Hall of Fame owner. Shut up. Stupid. So fucking stupid, yo.
Yeah, that's
All right, man.
crazy.
What y'all think about Shador making the
Stupid.
Making the Pro Bowl.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job.
I mean, like, oh, come on.
I mean, him and Tyler Huntley are the greatest of all time, man. Like,
listen. I think that shit is ridiculous, right? Like,
Hobo's a joke.
don't get me wrong, Shador, my guy, like, that's my man. I really hope he does very well in the league.
Mhm.
But come on, dog. Like, really? I understand. Like they said, of course, Drake may go in the Super Bowl, so he ain't gonna participate. They said Lawrence, Sunshine didn't want to participate. Okay, but you couldn't find nobody else. Nobody. If they could have put Jared Stidham in the game for this game in the first half last week. But no, calm down, positive. Just a joke. I'm just saying, but like, you could have found somebody else. You really?
Can I make a suggestion to all of us? Like, can we stop listing Pro Bowl as an accomplishment? Like, please. It don't mean nothing. Clearly,
I'm sorry for laughing.
Have it be all pros. All pros be the criteria. Stop saying 5-time Pro Bowls. Who cares? It means nothing. It doesn't. You diminished it totally. It means nothing. 5-time Pro Bowl selection means nothing.
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. I think
You have to.
the game itself is trash. Like I've never seen something more soft in my life to see pros play flag football. It's
Fair.
disgusting.
Fair,
It's disgusting.
fair.
It's disgusting. So
Blame Sean Taylor for that.
probably
Blame Sean Taylor for that.
Rest in peace.
So if you was a quarterback that played in the playoffs, you're not playing in that game. And
I
if you
understand that.
And then
I
they
do.
probably went down the list. They probably said, "Hey, you want to play? I'm not coming to that." You know what I'm saying?
Again, because of that fact that you just listed, the Pro Bowl selection means nothing. Like if you just go down the list and pick someone to be Pro Bowler, it means nothing. you proved it right there. You went down the list and got to Shador and said, "Okay, you're a Pro Bowler. Get out of here."
Yo,
Get out of here.
Let me go a step further from what
the way you break that down makes it even
but I think-
more
I think-
trifling. Like, are you kidding me? Let
I
alone
think-
you're going
I
to
think
play
the
in
starters-
vacation. You're flag football on vacation. Man, get out of here, man.
I think
Get
the
outta here.
starters might mean a little bit more than the alternates.
No.
So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you did that, you went down a lot, but that was just for an alternate spot though. Like it wasn't for like, you know what I'm saying? I still
Diamonds
think
ain't trying to play flag football, bro. Diamonds is not doing it. Yo.
On your resume,
I
it
agree
says
with that. Actually,
Shador Sanders, Pro Bowl quarterback. It don't say alternate. It don't say I was the 8th
No, but that's-
selection. It says Pro
No,
Bowler.
but that's what he is. But that's what he is. I understand what you're saying, but that's what he is. Like if we look at it, if you look at it on the paper, it says Shador Sanders, Pro Bowl quarterback. It does.
Yes.
But if you were there, if you were
Doesn't
there,
matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
if you were there,
Him and Tyler
if
Huntley
you were there,
could say they're
which
Pro
we are
Bowlers.
right
Yo,
now.
stop
We're
it.
here.
Yo, stop
We're here right now. We are here right now, and we know that it's really okay. Fine.
Yeah, right. You have no rebuttal.
Fine. I'm just saying, dog. Like the
Yeah,
process.
yeah.
Part of
bad.
the process is crazy, and the
It's
flag
bad.
football game is crazy.
It's bad.
I know.
It's bad.
On
Flag
vacation.
football.
In
Oh,
Hawaii, right? Don't they play in Honolulu or something like that?
I think it's Orlando
I
now,
don't know.
right?
Hey,
In Hawaii.
we are officially soft.
They moved into the
Yeah.
States a long time ago.
Yeah,
didn't
it's in Miami. I mean,
Wow.
Orlando, I think.
And
So-
that's not even Hawaii no more.
Nah.
they? Nah.
So listen,
And
if
truth be told, Orlando's a horrible city. Just to be honest, ain't nothing going on in Orlando.
hey, listen, except for Disney,
Yeah.
right?
That's it.
But
But
listen,
that's what they
listen,
play. They play at the Disney Sports Zone.
Yep.
They
Listen.
play the Disney.
The same
Listen.
field we play at for our flag football thing. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
So let me ask y'all this: like, y'all remember when we were growing up, man? We used to love the All-Star Weekend with the NBA, and we used to love the NFL Pro Bowl. So
Mhm.
like,
I don't know about that, but I go.
when we were growing up, the Pro Bowl was cool. You feel what I'm saying? It was cool.
It was still
I
slipping
watched-
though. It was still slipping. It was still
I-
slipping.
right now, what if you had to watch one? What would you rather watch, the Pro Bowl events or the All-Star Weekend?
Soccer.
You mean
Right now,
Soccer.
Mhm.
No.
I'd rather
Oh.
watch MLS All-Star.
Nah, I don't care.
Say,
All star. I don't even care if they got the dunk contest.
I'd rather
Yeah.
watch the. I'd rather watch the Boys and Girls Club Super Bowl.
Right. Yo, also,
Yo, it's
like
garbage,
you were
bruh.
saying, All-Star Weekend started Thursday. You watched the rookie game on
Yeah.
Thursday. Friday was a slam dunk and 3-point contest, and Saturday
Yeah.
was the All-Star game. That
Yeah.
was like must-watch TV. Now I don't even know it's on. I'll be honest. I don't even know it's on sometimes. Like, oh, it's on. Oh, crap! Didn't know that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you-
the
they do
formats
it on
have
the day-
changed
they
all
do it
the
on
way
the
though.
day after though. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I
Hey,
just
my
wanted-
bad. I was wrong. Sorry.
But you're right. It was an
But no,
event.
he's right. Thursday was the celebrity game. Yeah.
Okay.
No. It's always been Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The All-Star game has always been on a Saturday, on Sunday, and the dunk contest and stuff has always been on a Saturday, and all that stuff is on Friday. Skills competition, all that stuff. But anyway, point is, it used to be an event.
Yes.
The All-Star game used to be an event.
Yes.
Like especially when Michael and Kobe and all these dudes was playing in the game. That's what it was, an event. They made an event. Fourth quarter, you knew it was gonna be something going on. That's just what happened. AI and all them. Now it's
Yeah, when Kobe was playing, Kobe played.
Yeah.
When he played,
said-
yeah.
As a matter of fact, it just came out. They said that but they said Kevin Garnett said it was LeBron who ruined the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kobe said, "Let's go."
And he passed it
He
off.
passed it 1-on-1. I mean, but that's the thing. That's how it was, though. Niggas, people's out there to prove. Okay, you a guard me. I'm coming at you. All-Star game, fourth quarter. That's what you did. That's what it came down to, and you wanted to see that. All-Star game has always been a scorer's thing, but like when we was growing up, fourth quarter, they bit down and they played basketball. So and it was a fit, and you had stars in the dunk contest, a few, but it wasn't a lot. But you had them in the dunk contest.
Oh,
And,
of course. I mean, you had the best dunkers in the world, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So you did. You had, and that was an event. Like you couldn't wait to get the All-Star Saturday and Sunday. Like that's the thing. But now I missed all of it last year. To be honest with you.
Speaking of the dunk contest, let's be real. Let's be real. Speaking of the dunk contest, not to take nothing from the great Michael Jordan, but he should have had 2 L's to Dominique Wilkins.
You're not wrong about that. But a bigger name was Jordan. You're not wrong about that.
They definitely robbed Dominique Wilkins of 2 of them joints.
I'm not going to argue that, and that's the thing. I'm not going to argue that. Calm down. And that's the thing about it, though. Like you had that kind of like nowadays, you don't even.
Oh no! What is this? What is this, man?
And that's the thing. Like I said, I didn't watch any of it last year. I didn't watch Celebrity Game, even though I think half the time. Sorry, real quick. Half the time, I think the Celebrity Game might be the most fun I watched.
Yeah, but I run a move put in because I mean I think we entertained this subject a little too long. I mean, but anyway, I wanted to get with y'all, man. I was riding and I was thinking about this, man. And they were talking about this is JD5 and Caleb's them class was the best quarterback class ever. And I was like, hold on, let somebody bite a chip first. Let somebody bite a chip before that we start talking about that, right? But I wanna do this, man. I want y'all to rank the quarterbacks. I gave y'all mine in a little group chat, but rank the quarterbacks in the order you think it should be right now at this moment, right now. You got JD5, Michael Penix, Caleb, Bo Nix, and Drake May. 1 through 5, right? And Apostle, since you here tonight to guess, I'm gonna let you rank them.
Give me the 5 people.
JD5, Penix, Caleb, Bo Nix, and Drake May.
Now, are we doing it just off talent, or we doing this?
Rank them, just rank them.
Where they should be at right now?
Your criteria, right. Like if you had to be drafted, who would be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah.
I think number 1 is still Caleb. Number 1 is still Caleb.
Okay.
I would still take JD5 at 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go Bo Nix, then Drake May. And who's the 5th?
Michael Penix.
Well, everybody gonna have him at 5 anyway.
Yeah. I think that's
out of here, man. Got it.
I'm gonna give y'all mine so it give y'all time to think because I already had told y'all. But I think right now I would have Drake May. Shit. And hell, he about to be in the championship. So I got him. I like him. Then I would go Caleb. It was a toss-up with Caleb and Nix, but I like Caleb. You know what I mean? And then I would go Nix. I would go Nix after that. Then I'm gonna go JD5, and then I'm gonna go with Penix. Now that's not saying who I like. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying where I would rank them right now.
Okay, so I mean, like Apostle asked the right question. Like, what is the criteria, right? So if we're just talking about play on the field right now, who left? Joey left.
Yeah, he left. I guess he'll be back.
Yeah, if we're talking about just play on the field, right? Or it's about because it's the way to look at it. It's a long term or play on the field. If you use play on the field, then it's got to be Drake number 1, Caleb 2, Nix, JD5 and then
Penix.
only because JD5 didn't play this year. That's what it boils down to. But if I'm redrafting, I'm still going Caleb 1, still going JD5 2. Because Nix I can't move up because again he's older. He has a shorter career potentially than the rest of them. So you draft for long term. I'm not going to let the recent success of Drake try to change it. Like Caleb is still a better talent. JD5 is still a better talent. Will it actually come to fruition? Go back to the Sam Darnold discussion. We don't know, but you draft for long term and the talent at a point. Like, and Caleb 1, JD5 2, Drake was 3. That's what it boils. Now, they all may have success or they all may fail. It doesn't matter. At a point in time, that'll be my ranking.
You, Sean?
Shit, pretty much the same. Yeah, I would do Caleb, JD, May, Nix, and Penix.
Yeah.
Penix is permanent number 5.
Yeah, Penix is permanently number 5. And I'm not sure what Atlanta's going to do to get him out of number 5. Hopefully he'll, get some more.
Got to be available, You got to be available.
But he has to get something else to his game, man. Because outside of talent, man, maybe he has to learn how to read defenses better or something.
Who's that?
But Michael Penix. But he has to do something. But yeah, he's permanently at 5 in my book right now.
What up, Lionel?
That is so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. Is it my
Your
turn?
ranking?
Yeah.
Your ranking, sir?
Well, I don't know what to go with, but I'm gonna go. I think Drake May, JD5, Caleb, and Bo.
Okay.
That's my ranking.
All because Drake made the Super Bowl first?
Well, I think Drake May. So this year, I think Drake May had the best year this year out of all of them. But I also don't think this I don't know if the playoff resume for Bo and not very impressive. Caleb either. I mean, they won. Caleb won a game or two. His numbers wasn't.
Bo got hurt, Joey. He could have been in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but his first game wasn't that impressive either. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter. Bo Nick.
He was better than Drake. Better than Drake.
That's his
I understand that, but Drake is in the Super Bowl. Drake is in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I mean, he
also Drake's regular season. Drake's regular season was better too. He had 35 touchdowns, 8 picks. That's pretty damn good.
I mean,
he's in the
played
MVP
against Gonzaga and Dunbar, though. He played against Gonzaga and Dunbar.
Listen.
You play whoever in front of you, right?
Well, see, listen.
Here's the thing. I mean, that's just what it is. But you said who I would pick, but that's what
you already picked them.
What I would go with. Huh?
You did pick them already.
Yeah, I said, but if you ask me who I'm gonna pick, who I would pick in the order, that I already did the pick. That's who I would go with. Drake, JD5, Caleb, Bo.
Yeah, I think Drake had progression. Caleb had progression. You see what I'm saying? Drake is in the Super Bowl. We're talking about he was in the MVP category. None of them other quarterbacks was in the MVP.
But real quick though, if you look at the stats regular season, Bo Nix stats was good last year and good this year.
Yeah, I'm getting into it. But you didn't let me finish.
My bad.
I said I teetered. I said Drake May number 1, and I said I teetered. Mm-hmm. I teetered with Nix and Caleb. I remember because I put Nix first, and then I said, no, I can't do Caleb. That Tecmo Bowl catch, and all year long he just been he had ice in his veins all year. So my thing is, I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at the progression. You feel what I'm saying? And the progression, I saw progression in Drake. I saw progression in Bo Nix. I saw progression in Caleb. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we all said that JD5, we know he's great. We seen him in college. We see what he did last year. but we also know that he was in a great situation. People were afraid that he was going to have a sophomore slump. And then his availability this year, he stayed hurt. I can't put him in the top 3 right now. I can't put him in my top 3 because of that. And I'm saying now that's not off of a fan choice or a favorite, you feel what I'm saying, or just like that, because y'all knew JD5 was my favorite quarterback coming out of that draft, but I can't put him in that top 3. I don't think because of last year, I just don't think he's earned it.
Well, he has the best resume in the playoffs of all of them. Let's to start there. Secondly, you said progression, right?
He did. Drake made the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he still had the best. He had the best stats. He still had the best stats of everybody. You said progression. Drake May progressed a lot. Bo Nix basically had the same season. I'm looking at stats.
Yeah.
He basically had the same season that he had last year. He threw double digits interceptions. He went down on touchdowns this year. Percentage is about the same. Caleb went down a percentage by 4 percentage points.
Really? He's worse this year?
62 to 58. From 62 to 58.
Caleb had a good
and now he has a really good, which is actually amazing to me. He has a really good touchdown interception ratio. He was 27-7, right?
Mhm.
Last year was 20-6. But his percentage, like I said, his completion percentage is bad. It's actually really bad considering what we talk about these days. 65%
Right.
to 70% is really good. Excellent is over 70, right? So 65 to 70 is what you want your quarterback at. And he was at 58% this year. Like I said, Drake showed the most progression. He threw for almost twice as many yards, twice as many touchdowns, whatever. JD5 was hurt, but that's why I put Drake at the top. But I think Caleb, once he get that percentage together, though, once he start getting more into the system,
yep,
and actually, I think he'll be there too. He'll be there too. Right now, I think he's third. I mean,
well, I'm saying Bo Nix was 10-7 last year, right? They were 10-7. This year they were 14-3. You feel me? And it is not okay. I'm not gonna go just off of stats, but like when they had to win, they won. Yes, the defense was great, but he was 14-3.
No, the defense is great. No, the defense is great.
But they were listen to what I'm saying. Listen. I know you want to get your point across, but they were 14-3 this year. 14-3. And when he had to make the plays, he made them. He made the plays.
What that mean?
And at the end, and that's why I said, and your best ability is your availability. He showed progression. The team overall went from 10-7 to 14-3 as him as the starting quarterback. Period. Period.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Whose fault do you think it is that Buffalo didn't make it this year?
The quarterback. He just cursed.
Not his bad defense, not his lack of receivers. Buffalo they have a good defense. Buffalo had a middle of the road, if anything, defense. I'm just asking a question. It's just a question. Who do you think? Who do you blame for Baltimore? Do you blame Lamar?
Not all of it.
Some of it was on him though.
Bo didn't progress, but I don't blame him for all of the winning either. I don't blame him for the losses, but I don't blame him. I don't give him credit for all the winning. But that's what I'm saying. You say progression because of the record. I don't think it's because of him that they got a better record.
Who?
I think their defense is great. Not good. They're great.
In 8 games, he had 8 game winning drives this year.
Why did he have to do that? Because he played bad before.
Well, it doesn't matter. He won. I wouldn't say that. Look at the division. Look at the division. Look at the division.
He didn't play great in the beginning of the game. A lot of them games he did not play great. 14-3.
14-3.
He's not 14-3.
8 game winning drives.
Okay, but what does that mean though?
That means he was
he
he was
showed up at
listen.
the end. Yes, I said that. I said at the beginning before that though, he didn't show up much because they had 8 game-winning drives.
Joey, just you padding it. You padding it.
I'm not padding. You're padding. You're the one who actually padding. You're the
14
one
and
who's
3,
padding because you
8
said
game winning
because he
drive.
was not good.
Joey, can I get it?
that.
Can I get it out?
8 times he wasn't good.
Joey,
before
can
that.
I get it out?
I know.
Can I get Joey? Can I get it out?
Am I lying?
14 and 3, 8 game winning drive.
I got that. Understood. He had 8 game winning drives because they were not. He wasn't that great.
That's almost half his games though.
Okay. Okay.
Stop, Apostle, man. Stop.
Okay.
Oh man. Fair enough. Fair enough, gentlemen. Fair enough.
Look, why Kevin was, Kevin want to say real. No, Kevin. Nah, but man, I mean, and we all agree that Penix is number 5, and I just think
he wasn't doing well at all. This year.
Look what we got in here, Zeus.
And Lamar's horrible, man. For real, Lamar, that dude, I don't understand.
Wait a minute, Zeus. Let's do this, Zeus. Let's do this.
What's
up, brother?
Is that a scar?
What's up, brother?
How you doing? We want to get you this. We want to get this from you. This is the question we asking right now. I'm gonna name the 5 quarterbacks, and I want you to rank them. All right.
Okay. All
right. Who, if you had to rank your quarterbacks right now in this quarterback class with JD5, you got Drake May, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, JD5, and Michael Penix.
Ooh.
Put them in that order.
I got Drake May up top.
Okay.
Bo Nix and JD5, they right there with each other, bro. Like in that class as is. I just had this conversation with AK. What was it? Yesterday, day before yesterday. I got Caleb right under them, and then Michael Penix.
Yeah, everybody got Penix at 5. Now, why do you have Bo Nix and JD5 close to each other?
It's hard to really gauge where they could really be, because when they started to get to that point where we're like, oh, this is them, they get injured, right? Like Bo Nix, hell of a season this year, hell of a phenomenal season. And when it comes to the time for him to put his stamp on the NFL, like, this is where I am. You need to put me at top 2 in the AFC or top 3 in the AFC. He gets injured, right? The same with Jaden. Jaden has a wonderful season. He gets bounced by the team that wins the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And then the next year, we like, okay, capitalize on what you did last year. Show us that you belong in this league. Show us that you belong to be top 5 NFC quarterback. He gets injured. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it happens far too often with some of these quarterbacks where, like, especially in this class, and we're seeing them finally reach where they need to reach, and then just boom, injury or something crazy happens. So that's why I put them in the same place. We don't know if they could surpass Drake May or not, because when we've seen them at their best, they immediately get injured right after.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So you talk about injuries and stuff like that. So let me ask this. Do you think, it's kind of a weird question because we all got him at 5, right?
Right.
But Penix, do you think he can be, I mean, because he's been hurt this year, whatever, like, even with his stuff beforehand, do you think he could be, and could you think he could move on any of the 4 quarterbacks that you named?
Absolutely. Absolutely. After what I saw Sam Darnold do the last 2 years, Michael Penix can do that too. It really just takes you being in the right situation. And you kind of look at Bo Nix. Bo Nix is in the right situation. JD5, his first year, right situation. Caleb Williams, his second year, right situation. Drake May, right now, right situation. And the right situation don't necessarily have to be how good your team is. Drake May just played a bunch of guys from week 1 through week 18 that was like, okay, I ain't give him no bump. But then the last 2 games that he's played where teams have given him bump, right situation, he went out there and did what he was supposed to do. That's what I mean. So if you put Michael Penix in the right situation, I'm pretty sure he could jump, 4 or 3 or whatever the case may be.
So when you say right situation, you mean the right personnel? Because
right.
I don't think Atlanta's personnel is very bad.
I don't think they're bad either. I think, and I keep going back to Sam Darnold because me and AK was just talking about this like yesterday. Sam Darnold's first couple years, we didn't know what he was going to do, right? Sam
Mhm.
Darnold goes to the Vikings. He goes 14-3, right? They the number two seed, whatever the case may be, right? We all thought it was a fluke because the whole NFC North got bounced, right? Then he turns around, goes to the Seahawks, and does the exact same thing. You feel what I'm saying? Now he's playing in the Super Bowl. So fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? Like
Mhm.
he's done it 2 straight years. Those are right situations for 2 consecutive years, right? I can't fault Sam because Sam did what he was supposed to do. If Sam loses in the Super Bowl, guess what? He did everything that he was supposed to do to get there. So if Michael Penix can get traded to a situation where it's less about him and it's more about the focal point of the entire offense and the defense can, keep him from having to have, gunslinging moments and having to throw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns, stuff like that, then we might could say like, okay, maybe he could jump number 4 or number 3. It's a possibility.
But by him having Bijan and London, come on, man, those are not crappy offensive players.
You're right, they're not.
You're supposed to add to them or them add to him, and he's not producing.
But guess what?
Right.
Neither was Kirk. Kirk really wasn't producing.
And that's what I was about to say. Like, when is the last Atlanta Falcons quarterback you've seen really be like, okay, this is the guy? Because we scratched our head about Matt Ryan. After Matt Ryan, we've been scratching our head. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the Kirk Cousins situation, we scratched our head. Like, why? He ain't. I seen Kirk Cousins play for the Redskins for years. I didn't think he was going to do anything when he came over to the Atlanta Falcons. So I just think that if Michael Penix, if something happens, something cataclysmic happens, right? And he gets put in the right situation or the right situation finds itself around him, he could definitely jump up. But them other guys in front of him are doing what they're supposed to do with what they have. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, when what happened was Kirk went to Minnesota and he looked pretty good. He looked decent in Minnesota.
Yeah, he looked decent. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He also looked decent
enough
when he played for the
enough for Atlanta to take him. Enough for Atlanta to say, "Hey, we're gonna give you this money." You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing, though. Let me say this about the money, right? I don't think anybody deserves that money. That's it. That shit was crazy. But for Atlanta to go and get him, I agree with you, B. Like, for Atlanta to go get him and give him a contract to become their quarterback, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Not the money that he got, but I agree with going out and getting the dude and getting a veteran to go with young Bijan and Drake London is supposed to be coming into his own. Kyle Pitts, who's still dangerous, even though he's very inconsistent. But you got an offensive game plan. You got pieces in place for a really good offense. So yeah, go get a veteran that's been in the league and has done well. All that money is crazy, but whatever. I was going to ask you this, Zeus. The situation that we got these people in. Let's say Daniels bounce back, and have a really good season with the situation that he's in. Of course, Drake May, good situation, and they stay in that situation for a long time, and they do well. Is Penix going to still be trailing? Do you think, even if he get in a great situation, because we talk about what people have done now and continue to do, right? But it's always what have you done for me lately? But
yeah, I think what Jaden did his first season, I think he bridged the gap, right? Like it's that gap between him and Michael Penix is a little steep. What Caleb Williams just did this year, the gap between him and Michael Penix is steep. What Bo Nix and what Drake May just did, the gap is steep. Whatever Drake May does in the Super Bowl, it'll be steeper. He'll probably have the steepest between them. In order for Michael Penix to bridge that gap, he has to go to an NFC championship game, right? It has to happen, right? And if that doesn't happen, right, he has to win like an MVP. He has to get like some Pro Bowl nods. He got to have some, some of that has to happen because right now what we looking at.
Hold on, real quick. I'm sorry.
Pro Bowl don't count.
We have already decided that the Pro Bowl don't count anymore.
Okay, well, if the Pro Bowl don't count no more,
all pros count.
Yeah, but I agree with the NFC championships. I agree with the NFC championships. Maybe an MVP, maybe be considered an MVP in the league. I understand that. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he would really have to hit the NFC championship game like soon because 3 of those guys, even though Bo Nix got injured, three of those guys, they've seen the championship game. Like they've led their team to that championship game. And no matter what happens in that game, right? Like Jay Daniels played the guys that eventually won the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You know, Bo Nix ran into the injury, so we don't know what could have happened in that situation. The Patriots are now going. Sam Darnold, you know, he's like those guys are there. So Mike has to hit that
And
joint sooner or later.
Caleb was right there.
Caleb was almost there. He was right there too.
One
He
game
won 2
away.
games, right? He
So
won
let
2
me
games,
that,
right?
so listen.
Yeah.
So listen.
Yeah.
So Penix,
Okay.
so Penix with the roster that he have on offense, right? And this new head coach that they have. You know, I shook my head. In Atlanta, they upset. Kevin's like, he don't know. I mean, you know, that coach might be okay. How do you feel about the coach? I know that. Wait a minute. Let Kevin say what he was gonna say first.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the only thing I'm talking about is that he is a 2-time coach of the year. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about his ability to coach, but he won coach of the year twice in 5 years with the Browns.
What were their records when he won that though?
Huh?
What were the records?
I don't know. I look it up, but
They probably had 6 wins, right? And Cleveland will only win 1 game for the past 10 years.
And they won 8 the next year.
He's a Pro Bowl quarterback. He coach of the year means something, okay? That means he was the best coach that year. Okay, it means something.
Was it that he was the best coach that year, or was it that the narrative was he did so good with the Browns? Like it was better than what everybody else did with they team. Because here's what I see, right?
Nice pick Pro Bowl QB. Like it's a big deal.
So this is what I think, right? I think that the Browns were so bad, right? Kevin did come in and did what he was supposed to do, right? Like, cool, give him coach of the year for that. I don't think the Falcons were so bad that if Kevin comes and brings them up, it's not enough of a boost to give him coach of the year. In order for him to get coach of the year, Michael Penix has to go to the NFC Championship game next year. Off 13 wins, 12 wins.
Can they do that with the new coach?
I don't know if they can do that with the new coach.
When he was coach of the year, they were 11-5.
I'm about to say they were 11-5 in 2020.
And 2023, what were their record?
I'm about to find out. 11-5 in 2020.
And 11-6. And 11-6.
And 11-6 in 2023.
And they're in the NFC South.
But also, that's my point. Is Atlanta the best team in the NFC South right now?
Wow.
No, Carolina and Tampa Bay was fighting for the playoff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, most talented team? Is that what you meant to say?
I mean, they have the talent. I think they have the talent on offense for Penix. I think they have the talent on offense.
I'm with you on that. I think it's gonna take a minute on defense because they got them 2 bookends played well though this year, and I think they're gonna be even better next year. The rookie ends they got, they did pretty well. One of them had 10.5. I can't remember which one. I think
that's great for a rookie, man.
I think the Tennessee Pierce. I think he had 10.5, and the other kid he had 5.5, but he was coming on. I think they got the weapons on offense too for him. I think they're gonna need another receiver probably, and they got the running backs and stuff like that. They probably need to work on the offensive line, I think. But you know,
Penix think that too.
Yeah, he's right.
Okay. Hey, Zeus, we're gonna give you this last thing. Since you won there earlier, who you got winning the Super Bowl?
Man, that's gonna be a tough one. Whoever wins, hats off to them, man. I didn't think that I didn't think the Seahawks was gonna get there. I really thought the Rams was, but damn, the Seahawks is playing good offense and defense. I want to say the Seahawks. I want to say that the media is going to big this up of the last time the Seahawks and the Patriots played, and they're going to do all that extra stuff that they do. I do think the Seahawks will win, but no matter what happens, I do believe that Drake May can be right back in the AFC Championship next year, and I do believe that Sam Darnold and the Seahawks could be right back in the NFC Championship next year. Now, the reason I say about Drake May, I watched Drake May still develop as a quarterback. The reason I say Sam Darnold went through a gauntlet last year and still made it. So no matter what gauntlet you give him next year, as long as everybody stays healthy, I think it'll be business as usual for him. I think we're going to see Drake May just make leaps and strides in who he is as a quarterback. And I do think he has a shot at going back next year.
So your pick is the Seahawks?
My pick is the Seahawks.
Okay.
Them
Give
Dirty
us a
Birds.
Give us a
Weezo.
score. Oh,
Ooh, 27-23.
Goes to Joey.
Huh? Yeah, I said 21-17.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be nothing crazy. I don't think nobody going to hit 30 points. I think that defense is really going to show up and do what they're supposed to do. You know, I think both quarterbacks will throw an interception. I think both quarterbacks will have, under 320 yards. You know, I think the run game will be effective in the first, 2 quarters before it starts getting real shaky for everybody. And then we'll see the better quarterback come out and lead their team to victory.
Fair enough.
But no matter who wins, they get to be one seat closer to the guys like, Matt Stafford, Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? They get to sit at that table. That's going to be a good situation for them, especially with that whole, what is that 2018 quarterback draft class. They're going to be ahead. So everybody else got to chase them now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, Sam Darnold gonna get it. I think he's the greatest quarterback ever. I've been saying that for.
You don't even believe that yourself.
I do. I
No,
with my
you
heart of
don't.
hearts, I had told people Sam Darnold was the next
I had
guy.
told people.
and I honestly, I've been riding with Sam Darnold since he was drafted with the Jets, and it's been a long time coming, man. We here, so I got him, man. I got Sam Darnold gonna win this thing, man. He gonna throw for 4 touchdowns in this game.
Lord have mercy. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy.
All right, Apostle, what you got going on, man?
Hold on. I gotta ask Apostle a question. I always ask him because need to ask. What's up with your boy Dak, man? What y'all gonna do with him, man?
Huh?
What y'all gonna do with Dak? Do y'all keep him? Do y'all?
1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000% you keep him.
Okay.
He had a great year last year, outstanding year.
Okay.
Yeah, and Apostle is not. I can honestly say this: Apostle wasn't big on Dak. You know what I mean? On some years, he was very honest about how he felt about that, and he played.
He balled out this year. He balled out this year. So we definitely got to keep him. Got to sign George Pickens and work on that defense that was atrocious, a train wreck.
Well, I think George Pickens might come to DC. I think he might come to DC.
Jerry better not, Jerry. He better not, Jerry.
Yeah, he just might. That's always a possibility.
All right. Well, we had an awesome NFL season this year. Did y'all hear that they're trying to add an extra game?
They need not to do that.
They've always been trying to do that.
What they're trying to do because they want to have 2. They want to get more games overseas. You know what I mean? And each team play overseas. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to add an extra game. The owners, of course, they're voting for it because there's more money in their pockets. I don't know how the players feel about it. I didn't do too much research on that part. I'm pretty sure they don't want that. But yeah, they're trying to add an extra game. As a fan, I mean, I would like to see it, but I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about it.
If you're gonna add an extra game, add an extra bye week while you at it.
Yeah, I would think so. That's what they would negotiating too. Add another
Too
bye
many
week.
guys get injured. We're saying way too many guys get injured. It's too much wear and tear. It's a lot that's going on. You already got these youngins starting off football at a young age. By the time they get to college, they having career-ending injuries. If they don't have a career-ending injury in college, their rookie season gets stonewalled by injuries. It's more games is more risks. So if you're gonna pay them more money, you can get them an extra bye week. All right, I'm cool with it.
Let me ask you this: why is it more injuries now when the defense was hitting harder back? Let's just say with Sean Taylor them. But why is it more injuries now?
You got to look at
you're making the level of hits to injuries. No, it's wear and tear cause injuries, not the hits.
Yeah, it's the wear and tear. You got kids that are they doing them flag football leagues and then Pop Warner leagues and everything, and they starting so young. By the time they get to college, they got miles on them. You know what I'm saying? Like them knees, them cartilage, all that got miles on it already.
Yeah, but you think about it, and it's not, I actually think it got worse when they started doing spring padded football.
Yeah.
Because you used to be padded and then spring flag football, but they do padded football all year round now. That's a lot of wear and tear too, especially when you start so young. And I think that has a lot to do with it too.
I
But I'm
remember
talking.
I watched an interview a long time ago. It was Terrell Davis, and he was it was so long ago. He was still playing for the Broncos, and he was saying about how he's been playing football since he was 6 years old. And I'm way younger, of course, because Terrell Davis played a long ass time ago. And I was like, damn, he was playing since 6 years old, playing padded football, and he's like 26, 27, like 20 years of football. He didn't even hit 30 yet. I was like, damn, that's a lot. And I swear, since then, it's just been sticking in my head like, yo, they play a lot of football by the time they get to the league. Yo. I know basketball is worse. I always kind of figured that. But when Terrell Davis made that point, back, was it like 06 or whatever, 05? I was like, that's crazy. And it's gotten worse since, my whole point. And since then, they've added spring ball. I remember my first time driving down the road in April. I'm like, are those kids in pads? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, so yes, it's the wear and tear, man. It's not how hard they hit. It's the wear and tear.
But
On top of that, they training.
But what the
On top of that,
concussions?
they training.
Why are the concussions at an all-time high?
Same reason.
Well, concussions have been happening for a long ass time. They just started quantifying it recently. There's tons of concussions now, man. I don't think it's dropped off at all. To be honest, there's at least a couple guys a week missing games for concussions. They may not be the popular guys, but there's a concussion like every week, man. Like in every game.
I think they might have risen. Huh? I think they might have risen because the guys are just bigger, stronger, faster.
It's other concussions
are a little bit more, but and then when they go up and hit the ground, they hit the ground harder. Like you these guys are bigger. They genetically bigger and faster. They just are more. There are more guys. There are more over 6 feet receivers than we've ever seen. They're more over 6 feet corners. They're more big ass linebackers that can run a 4.4. These dudes are bigger. They faster. They stronger. They just move. And it's not that we didn't have them. It's just that I think they have. Now it's just more of them. Because like you said, not only do they do the football all year round, they also train and lift weights all year round. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. They don't break that cycle.
Well, I want to ask y'all this: them gladiator helmets, man. I just don't. Can they do something else? They just dog. They just look
Guardian.
That's what I said, gladiator. But the helmets, don't they look like the little Martian dude that plays?
Yeah, with the extra padding. Yeah.
Like Kazoo. Yeah. They look like Kazoo running around. But I'm trying to, like, okay,
it's your choice to wear them. I would wear it.
So you would wear
Yeah, I would wear it.
I think the bigger piece that we got to look at, though, we got guys that are coming back from injury 2, 3, 4 weeks before their completion time. We got guys that are telling coaches, nah, I want to go out there. Forget the fact that I'm injured. Let me out there. You got guys that want to sit like, hey, I'm injured. And the doctors are like, they're perfectly clear to go. And we've seen those investigations come out. We've seen stuff come out about that, where the discrepancy between player, doctor, and coach. I think that's a bigger piece of that as well. Because I think back in the day, it was just, oh, you a man, toughen up, go out there and play. But now you got guys that are voicing their concerns about, hey, I want to play in the league for 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. Here I am in year 3. I've had a season-ending injury, and you're telling me that I'm coming back 4 weeks before I'm supposed to. Yeah, the gladiator in me is supposed to say, yeah, I'll be back, but who's protecting me if this happens to me again? You know what I'm saying? Tua jumps out there every week, and we see what happens to Tua all last year and the year before, but Tua is just that guy, and it's not going to be 10 years from now when, he's talking like Herschel Walker or something like that, like we'll understand the severity of it. But I think that's a bigger piece of it as well. It's like bringing people back 3-4 weeks before they're supposed to be coming back.
Yeah, 2 or 1 hit away, man.
If he dies, he dies. That's just how
he dies. It's crazy.
I'm doing that feel. It's like, it's crazy how they put that man, they let that man keep going out there. Every time he hiked the ball, I fear
You're
for
nervous.
him.
Yeah, you're nervous.
I fear for him. I mean, he got great heart, and salute to that man. But somebody got to tell that man, hey, look, it's time to give it up. But I know it's hard for a player. The player and him want to keep playing, but when do you give it up, man? When do you say, okay, I can't do this no more? You know, and it scares me every time he take that hike. You know what I mean? Well, man,
Yeah,
I appreciate all y'all jumping out there. We're gonna talk about the Commanders defensive coach hiring, man. He went to we went to Bowie State. We're gonna talk about this on the next podcast. He went to Bowie State from
Morgan
Capitol
State.
Heights.
Morgan State.
Morgan State.
He played football. I thought he played at Bowie State and he coached at Morgan State.
No, he
No,
went to
played at
Morgan.
Morgan.
Going now.
He
Okay,
played
so
at
what
Morgan.
did he do
He
at
played at
Bowie?
Morgan.
So
He played at Morgan. He
I'm
went to
asking
Morgan.
you.
He
Okay.
graduated from Morgan.
Okay, so what happened at Bowie State?
He might have
Did something-
coached at Bowie State.
That's
What you
okay.
call- okay,
Yeah,
so-
he coached at Bowie State, went to
So,
Morgan,
so-
and he's
so
from
the-
Capitol Heights, Maryland.
I
So-
think you're mistaken. I think the current Morgan State coach coached at
Yeah.
Bowie State.
So he Wilson coached at Bowie State too. I think Devontae did too, but I know the coach at Morgan right now coached at Bowie State. His cousin or brother is Denard Wilson in
Not his
the
brother.
league.
It got to be his cousin.
Huh?
It's not his brother. It got to be his cousin because I know Rashad and Denard.
So you know Rashad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rashad is the cousin of Wilson at
Okay.
Morgan. So that's his brother. Denard is his brother there. that what
Denard
you're
and Rashad are brothers, yes.
Yeah, okay. So that's what it is. So Denard and Rashad are brothers. And the Wilson coach at and Morgan is their cousin. And I think Durante, he may have I don't know if he I know he played at Morgan. I don't know if he played at
So real quick. Beazel's confusing them. The current Morgan State coach coached at Bowie. The guy we're talking about, coordinator for the Cowboys, for the Commanders, came from Minnesota. Has nothing to do with Bowie State. Only went to Morgan State. He's coached everywhere. He's coached at the Vikings for this year, LSU, Vikings before, the Bengals, the Dolphins, Wisconsin, Hawaii, Montreal Alouettes, UCLA. Crap. You're right, Bowie State for 4 years.
Yes, he did. Mm-hmm. I was going.
And before that was high school in Louisiana. So yes,
Yeah.
I missed that when I scrolled down.
Yeah. So, hey, hometown guy. But you know what Kevin always say? Anybody from? Well, no, he said that about players though. I was like, oh, they.
He's black. He got my voter confidence. Go ahead, do your thing, Modi.
All right.
he coached a lot of places too. That's a lot. That's a big resume.
Yeah. They say he earned this job. He earned that job. They was on Doug Williams' son, said he didn't earn his job, but I think he earned this job too. I don't know what it was, but
Hey man.
He came in for offensive coordinator, I think, right?
yeah, something like that. But yeah.
Hey,
well, all right, fellas.
No problem with nepotism, man. As long as it's black, let's do it.
As long as it's black nepotism.
All right, Apostle, what you got going on, man? So you could get up out of here. What you got going on?
Well, what I got going on, this is actually my first time on StreamYard in 2026. We've been off here, but we've been lit on TikTok, IG, and everywhere else. Got a new song, new video coming out soon with a lot of special guests in that joint. I will be part of the DC History Hip Hop week this year. I'm also in a movie coming out called God and Us, directed by Jimmy Jiggins. So, man, even though I'm not on, we in the kitchen cooking.
Love it.
Hey, who you got on the Shakur fight?
Shakur.
Okay.
All right, Zeus, what you got going on, bro?
We discussed a couple months ago, the last time I was on here last season, we were doing something virtual reality and boxing. If you do have MetaQuest, Golden Gloves VR is now PvP and it is multiplayer. We will have 2 amateurs tournaments that are coming up before July. So if you are in the boxing community, if you are in the virtual reality community, if you do MetaQuest, if you are not a sanctioned amateur or professional, you can partake in the VR boxing and win a scholarship if you are under the age of 18. So Golden Gloves VR, that is on the MetaQuest. Please look out for that. Another announcement, I told y'all last year, I was finishing up my degree. I just finished up my degree at Harrisburg University, Bachelor's of Science in
Congratulations.
Cybersecurity, and you are now looking at the now Director of Information Technology for Proper XPM. So shout out to y'all. We've been doing work. That's why I have not been here this whole season.
Good
But now I
job,
got
man.
some
Good
time.
job.
Yeah,
We'll be on the stream with you
congratulations,
guys,
man.
talking sports and letting y'all know that Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in the NFL.
I
Yeah.
concur.
Out of
I
all
agree.
that, that's the thing that I absolutely saw coming.
Hey Zeus, same question. Who you got on the fight?
It is what it is, man.
He didn't hear you.
Hey Zeus, who you got on the fight? I guess
Wait, what'd you
he
say,
can't.
bro? You going in and out?
Oh, I said, who do you have on the fight?
Oh, it might be me. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it might be you.
Oh,
Who you
okay.
have
Because
on
I
the
can't hear what
fight?
he's saying.
Who do
Man,
you
now I
have
can't
on
hear
the
what Denzel's
upcoming
saying.
fight?
Yeah, he can't hear us.
He can't
Okay.
hear. Okay, then. Don't worry about it then.
J.O., what they saying, bro? I can hear you for some reason. What they
J.O.,
saying?
tell him.
He said, "Who you got on the fight?"
Between Shakur, yeah, I got Shakur, man. I think
Okay.
Shakur last two fights he showed us there's levels to it. He could rise up to the occasion, man. I think Shakur's still on the path to being one of the best of the best. If he's not already one of the best of the best, but yeah, I got Shakur.
Okay.
All right. All right. There y'all have it, man. It was good to have you on, man. Let's get it, man. Next week, man. We got the Super Bowl coming pretty soon, man. We're gonna figure that out. That's on the 8th, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's on the 8th. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think we're gonna do that at the studio. So yeah, man. I'll catch y'all next week.
All right.
Be
All right.
easy.
That's cool. Vanderbilt whooping Kentucky's tail.
Whooping they.
Oh wow. All right.
Whooping their hind parts.